Okay, back on with the Starlink Mini and the GoPro Mission 1 live stream. We are in the lovely metropolis of Utica, New York. Yes, round of applause. Thank you. Actually in New Hartford, a suburb of Utica. I'll just give you a little quick look. We've got the Mini rammed up there in the dash. Got a handy dandy little gadget there that keeps it up. I forgot what the hell that was called, but I bought it on Amazon. We're on, let me see, we've got 68% battery on the rolling iPhone. So what we're going to do is, I think we're going to go up to the supercharger in Utica. Oh, you haven't lived until you've been to that supercharger. That one is probably on the top 10 trashiest of all the Tesla superchargers. At least the top 10 in the US. There's probably some other ones out there, but this one's pretty damn trashy as far as East Coast is concerned. But we'll check it out. It could be cleaned up. You never know. Usually there's a supercharger there that looks like it's been backed into, at least always once. Every time I'm there, there's a crushed supercharger or one with the cable hanging by a thread. And I know that must drive Tesla crazy, because this has got to be happening more and more often. I think with more people owning the vehicles, it's just turning into a free-for-all. And I'm sure they'll adapt and adjust to that, but right now, so far, they're really not. But let's get rolling. Let's freaking roll. So we're using the onboard speakers on the Mission 1. So nothing fancy. We're doing it as if you had yourself a Mission 1 and a Starlink Mini and a little mount. You could set this up in your vehicle and do the same damn thing. The speaker stuff, I'd like to do it. It's just kind of overkill for me for what I'm doing. I mean, this isn't anything other than more or less trying to put the Mini through its paces to see where I lose it. You know, we'll drive up into the foothills of the Adirondacks, possibly. We'll see how that goes. But right now I'm just kind of motoring around the parking lot in New Hartford here. Again, Utica, New York area. Always lovely. But honestly, this isn't bad looking considering most of the other areas that I've been in. And I'm going to nav to the supercharger, although I kind of am popping at the screen, popping and dropping. Let's see if we can figure this one out. Probably on the wrong
Now
side.
turn left onto Commercial Drive.
Good. I picked the right lane. Usually I don't. All right. So anyway, the Mission 1 is shooting through mildly tinted glass. So for those of you pixel peepers, I know you're out there. Pixel creepers, I call them. Yeah, it's a little slight tint. It's not going to get you arrested in any state, but there is a tint there. So it acts as an ND filter to a certain degree. But otherwise, it is cloudy. It's clouded up in Upstate here, typically. Normal. It's Upstate New York. If the sun shines for more than a week in the summertime, you've broken a record. Yeah, it kind of blows up here. It really does. It's got me dreaming of being back in Florida, sweating my ass off. So there you have it. That's it in a nutshell. So hopefully we'll get a arrow here sometime this week. It's the longest light in the world. Okay, there we go. There we go. Tesla's pedals are starting to sound like a freaking pickup truck. I don't know when that happened, but let's drive down the street, check out New Hartford, Utica, New York area. So freaking lovely. This actually isn't a bad area. Again, I'll say that for the Uticans that might be watching. You know, we gotta keep them happy. But we're navving, so you'll hear a Tesla lady talking. Occasionally I can turn the camera here or there, but I'm unfamiliar with this area, so I'm really not going to do any heads down driving, we'll call it, as I may have done previous adventures. Heads down is always interesting. Yeah, that's the opposite of heads up. So it's always good for a laugh or a giggle, especially when you piss somebody off. So we're gonna tool by all these Little Caesars. I didn't think those were still in existence. Pizza is shitty. I'm surprised anybody even eats it. But oh, we're in Automobile Row. Anybody want to buy a car? Okay, here it is. This is the spot. If you're in Utica, come here. All the swarthy car salesmen in Utica are here waiting for you to get out of your car.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Greenman Avenue.
Oh, nice. Alright, it's giving me a little shortcutty cut. So we're going to turn right at the light. And not into the gas
Now
station.
turn right onto Greenman Avenue.
Greenman Avenue. Okay. Very weird looking. Oh wow. It's giving me some creepy ass shortcut. I like that. This is one of my favorite movies was filmed in this town, called Clean. Now, any of you get a batch of stickers if you know that movie and who was in it. But yeah, Clean here in the Utica, Remsen area. It's actually good.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Main Street.
Right out of right field, you'll be like, what the hell? I've been on this route a million times and it's giving me this. It does it. It's done it in Florida a few times on me. I guess in anticipation of either traffic jams or God knows what, but perfectly. So supercharger in Utica. Alright, man. This is it. It's videos from Florida. You are checking the Utica videos.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Oriskany Boulevard.
Alright, Oriskany Boulevard. But hopefully the Starlink's holding up. It's right there in the front windshield. I'm sure the state police would like that. But hey, better than mounting on the roof, looking weird, looking techie, looking like a Tesla fanboy or a Starlink aficionado. It works good inside. There are mounts that do mount up on the roof of the Tesla, which is all glass, in which I have numerous coverings, so I don't end up with skin cancer driving around in this thing. So I can't use the glass overhead, which I've had some of those suction cup deals give up the ghost while you're driving and the dish comes falling down either on your shoulder blade or scares the shit out of you when it hits the floor in the back seat. But this mount that I'm using here, I think it's called Caraco or something like that. It's just an arm with a sticky suction cup that basically lets you jam the antenna into your front windscreen. And it works perfect. I haven't had any issues with that. Not a lot going on there, but no issues. So I think you can still get them on Amazon. However, I'm not sure. And this is a hell of a long trip. I don't know if this is even the same supercharger I'm thinking I'm going to. I'm pretty sure there's only one in Utica though, so God knows. Look on the map here. Let me scroll. Yeah. Turbine rims. You got to be really careful. I tend to not even get in the right lane anywhere in upstate New York just because of unrepaired potholes. So you know what? Let's get over in the left side. I got nothing to prove to anybody here. Plus we're almost 10 over the speed limit, so no road ragers allowed today. I like to stay away from the ragers. Almost there, I think. But yeah, the hustle and bustle out in Utica. Actually, not a lot going on. Back in the day when I was younger, it was a much busier town. That was about 35 years ago. Back when I was a youngster. As they say in the Bahamas, a young youngster. Oh, we got a guy with a boat on top of his car. He definitely wants to go fishing. He must have picked that up at a garage sale. Gotta give him points for that tie job. That's and he's going slow. Gotta give him that. It's not gonna fly off and hit anybody. But yeah, that's Utica over there on the right. Really not gonna mess with the camera much right now because I don't know where it looks like we've got 3 lights to go through. Really don't need a charge, but I'm not gonna blow up into the Adirondacks without tapping off the tank here. So yeah, that was a pink light. And let's see if this one catches us. We've got one more coming up. Now I just noticed the navigation isn't up on the lights here in Utica. Okay. Let's I guess we can't win them all. Yeah, so the Mini. It looks like it's been staying engaged. Or at least on the Quick app, it's been doing pretty good. I see no interruptions.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto North Genesee Street.
But I know there's some latency. I'll see it later on when I get home. Check it out. I just can't be avoided, I think, at this point. But for a mobile live stream setup like this, which years ago you would have needed a satellite truck and all that kind of garbage, this is pretty cool. It's pretty good. Big difference in equipment needed. The GoPro is shooting wirelessly, and you know, so that's going to add some issues too with the signal. But But otherwise, I mean, there's no connection to anything.
Now turn left onto North Genesee Street.
Alright, I cannot make this light. I just do not like shooting the bum lady. I feel bad for her, but I do not have change. And I know some of you guys are like, don't give that bitch any money. She should have a job. It's like, no, you know, what the hell, dudes? Live and let live. But with that said, I'm not a liberal. No, I'm not. But, you know, if it was a dude, I might change my tone here just a touch. Being that it was a woman, a chunkier woman, plus size, she's definitely not going hungry. See, there I go. There, now I'm starting to get off on a tangent. Let's not do that. Let's just forget about it. We didn't see that. Alright, come on, light. Utica does have long lights. Oh, there we go. Nice. Pack of cigarettes on the road. I don't know if any of you picked that up. Any eagle-eyed pixel peepers. I'm not sure how good the quality is on this, but man, this thing took me roundabout through Utica. I mean, it's almost like Grok knew what I was doing and just gave me like this crazy route. Because I know one damn thing. I should have been there by now. Alright, this dude looks like he wants to get in my lane, so I'm kind of like, yeah, go ahead, bro. Do it, bro. Because I'm going to get in his lane. There we go. Alright. Utica, New York. Yeah, man. You haven't been living until you get to Utica. There's something about this place. You know, there are some good restaurants and what have you. If you're into Italian, even though the Italian thing is kind of slowly dying here, there are pockets of full-on ginzos that are here. They're holding the fort down. They are not going to be run out or put on reservations. They are taking the fight to the rest of the state of New York. So, yeah, it's definitely giving me a weird route. But at least we get to see if there's any trash and garbage. Dare I
In
say
1,000 feet, turn right onto Allward Avenue.
it. Come on. I hope that wasn't it. I don't know why that guy stopped there. There certainly wasn't a light. Alright, so I get to check out my tires. There. In the Uber turbines. Love saying that. Uber turbine.
In 500 feet, turn right.
Alright, 500 feet at Price Chopper. This is actually a Price Chopper I've never been in, believe it or not. Being that I've lived up here for as long as I have, and well, in between Syracuse and this area. Alright, come on, honey. Figure it out. There you go. Alright, we're gonna go in
Now
here.
turn right.
I'm turning right. I got somebody who just climbed on my ass in a freaking Jeep. How come Jeep people drive like
Now turn left.
Nah, we'll save that. It's not all Jeep people, just some. The vast majority. Okay, Utica bread. That's gotta be good. Oh, we're here. We're here, guys.
Now your destination is on the right.
Oh, we're here. Oh, goodness. Actually, You know what? It is the same freaking car is parked here all the time. The same gray one. I can tell because of this shit in his dash. I bet you this freaking... I bet you this one's out of commission. We'll find out. Alright. Let me get right back with you guys. I'll be right back. And you don't want to sit through this. So I'm going to shut